Hi there, and welcome to a healing meditation that is guided by me, Michelle Andreasen, in cooperation with my collective of spirit guides called Odeon. If you haven't been with me or them before, then I am a very experienced healer. I work as a psychic, a medium, and a mentor, and I channel these amazing energies that will give you what you need primarily for spiritual development, but usually the blockages that practitioners have are the same that we all struggle with. So, no matter if you are thinking of yourself as a spiritual person or not, you might enjoy this just the same. So, we invite you to find a comfortable sitting or lying down position. Make sure you don't get interrupted and just be open to receiving what is good for you. And I am setting the intention for us that it will be all pure love and light, all for the good, and that you are protected from anything while you allow yourself to be open to receive all that is needed for your soul, for your mission, and for your psyche, because that is often where we have a lot of blockages stored. So, if you already have set the intention of receiving, of being open to be better, feel better, and just be curious. You might feel things, you might not feel things, but it is beneficial if you actively get involved. So I will be guiding based on what they're giving me. I don't know yet what the topic will be, but try to imagine the things that I will be guiding you through. If you don't see things, then just allow yourself to believe them. Maybe you can feel them. And if you at any point feel unsafe or that an image doesn't correspond with you, please just change it to whatever comes intuitively or what feels comfortable for you right now. Good. So I am inviting in the energies of all the healers that are relevant, angel energies, or whomever may benefit you listening to this. So just try to allow yourself to be in the here and now. So you feel your body and feel if there are any tensions in your body. Just curiously, not judgingly, just okay, so there might be some tensions in the shoulders, so you might want to roll them a bit. You might need an extra pillow or whatever you need just to be able to let go of tension. You might have to cough a bit, or something might feel needed, and you should really give yourself permission to be okay with the things you cannot change right now, but be open to letting go what is not beneficial to you anymore. So I keep saying try to. So if that is where you are, you have to try to do something. Fine. If you just do it, you can start breathing with a deep in breath where you try to fill your entire body. And on the out breath, just slowly release. Feel like you're a big balloon and deflating, letting go of all the things that might have been picked up or put on your energy, or as tiredness in tissue or muscles. And just every breath in, Feel how you're expanding, and on the out breath, just release. Just imagine you're letting out all the old, the heaviness, the tired feeling in the brain or in the body. And have a sensation of lightness around you. And just breathe normally. You don't have to think about how you do it, but relax the jaw. And if you haven't closed your eyes, do it now if it feels comfortable. And be open to go on an adventure. Imagine that you're standing in front of a gate. It's a wooden gate, and there are walls, old stone-built garden walls. And the gate is colored. And just be curious, what is your color? Maybe it's a bit flaky, old paint. Maybe people have put their initials on it. Just have fun with really sensing this garden gate, this portal into something that is going to give you whatever your body and your soul needs right now. And locate the handle, but don't go in just yet. Just locate the handle, maybe put your hand on it, and then think to yourself, I am open to seeing what I need to see. I am ready to step into a better feeling, more trust in me, and a knowing that I can control and create what need be created on the other side of this portal or gate. This is my portal, my handle, and I'm supported, and I'm never alone on this journey. And maybe you can invite your spirit guides, angels, totem animal, whatever you feel comfortable inviting, but let them join you as you start to open your portal, your gate. Maybe you can hear a creaking sound from the hinges. But notice how your whole energy shifts in your body. It's as this releasing emotion of, oh, I'm there. And you may be astounded about how something like this can just appear. Maybe you see a lot of light. Maybe nothing is appearing yet, but just be in it and be curious of what might show. Start sensing with your feet, the ground underneath, and it's as though it's changing. It's becoming welcoming. And there's this almost communication energy running up from the ground underneath your feet into your soles and into your body, as though you're connecting with something that feels like you, but it has this almost magical sensation, as though you are upgrading, as though you're sensing more. Somehow you feel the energy in the air around you, and you start to look around, and you notice that this garden was made especially for you. So there might be your favorite furniture for a garden, for relaxing. There might be a fountain, there might be a pond, there might be an entire forest in the backyard, there might be the most beautiful flowers you've ever seen, or there might be plants that you have never seen but that fills you with awe. Just have fun looking around and letting it be created in front of you as you walk into this place, maybe accompanied by whomever you invited. And now you notice the air around you. You notice that maybe the sun is shining. Maybe it's early morning. Maybe it's evening. Whatever is your favorite moment of the day, that is it, right there now. Maybe you hear birds chirping. Maybe there are insects buzzing. And just feel the urge to move forward, one foot in front of the other. Maybe you need to touch whatever you're passing. But imagine yourself as a curious child exploring. And although you may feel as though you've been here before, or you may feel as this is all new, it's kind of like it couldn't be any different. So you start exploring as though you can learn something about yourself in here. Is there a messy corner? Maybe there's thistles and nettles and weed, and you realize it's not bad because it's nature. Maybe there's a corner with furniture that should have been fixed or oiled or that needed some tender care, but you can still find comfort there. You can still be okay with everything not being perfect in the sense of magazine ready, but just try to explore like an adventure the darker corners. So you see all the beautiful, beautiful things around you, but you also notice that you feel drawn to corners that haven't been tended for a while. And you realize that that's where the wonders might hide, that there might be something that is valuable, plants that you didn't know that can grow under those conditions. You find things that are as though they're storing memories of all the good things you've experienced in your life. Just have fun with walking around and looking. Maybe there are fruits or vegetables that invite you to taste, to feel, to sense. And while you're walking around, you might get the sensation that you're being bathed in a gentle, calm light. So there's a healing taking place right now, allowing you to let go of the need for perfection, for neatness. So we're working partly on the shadows that need to be in light sometimes. The things that we tend to stow away. And now we can bring it out in the light to see that it's not all bad. Integrating your shadows is not necessarily accepting bad behavior, but realizing that emotions are natural and just acknowledging that they exist is enough. Because all the corners that were discovered in here with thistles, nettles, they were actually still in the corners. They hadn't spread. But there's life. And especially if you're working as a spiritual practitioner, it's important to acknowledge that everyone, every soul carries both good and bad. And some things are necessary for survival, even though it shouldn't be one of your main traits. But it's good to know that sometimes you too can find those more unwanted parts of yourself if needed to protect or to stand your ground and to evolve. How does that feel? If you could just accept that we all have good and bad, and that is, it's up to you, to us, to every one of us to decide which emotions, which character traits are going to define you. And that you can still care for those sides of you that shouldn't be on display or have a life on their own. But it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with anyone who sometimes think bad things or wonder about things, because emotions are but emotions. It's actions that count. How do you feel right now after seeing that your garden, your magical park or forest, or however large or small it might be, that it has areas that might not be the ones you wish to put on display, but it doesn't take away the beauty of the rest. It doesn't take away the pleasure it gives you to walk around, to enjoy, to sense. It just gives you options, which path to choose, the one that is easy, is laid out, is paved maybe. And sometimes we might feel the urge to go on an adventure, and it could be into those darker corners of your own beautiful place here to find out if there might be a treasure there that should be dusted off and pulled out, maybe given a coat of paint so that it isn't too hmm, challenging on the eye or too loud if it's put in with all the other beautiful things. And you see now that there's a garden hose, and you feel the urge to turn on the water and water the plants that feel drained, that feel dry, that feel like they could use some tender, loving care. And have a sensation of releasing any tension in your energy system, as though by just doing this act of caring for everything in your own garden, you can breathe easier and you allow yourself to take more room because you know you're spreading out love and light and good intentions. And you feel as though this journey is nearing the end for this experience. So you put down the water hose and you realize that you have sprinklers that you can turn on so that everything is taken care of. And imagine how you simply feel yourself saying your goodbyes to your beautiful place. And it's as though you're slowly, gently being pulled back to your body. And you start sensing everything, your arms, your legs, your back, your breathing, the skin, the hands, the feet, the legs. Just have fun sensing yourself and sending love to every limb, every corner, to your brain, your beautiful brain, and every part of it, even the one that tends to distract you or not always do as you want it to do. And just imagine as though you're giving it healing and you're allowing the blockages to prosper, to thrive. Everything that's been blocking being positive and loving all that you are has been washed away while you were watering the plants. You've cleared for growth that is new and that is beautiful and radiant and light and love. You see so much more that you're capable of and how you can create without a need to control how things might have to be, but be open to creating things that are even better than what you're able to imagine right now. And you may stay with your eyes closed and just sensing your body, sending it gratitude while I'm shutting down this meditation. The energy is working around you and in you, and just take care of yourself. Remember to drink water to cleanse and to refill. And when you're ready, you can just open your eyes and enjoy whatever is ahead of you. We thank you for being here and for the trust in us. And we hope to see you again. With lots of love. Until next time, we love you. Bye bye.